Hey guys, and welcome back. This video is going to be about stepping into your first pageant. So I just want to touch base on a few things that I've kind of learned over my experience, and I think that they will be handy for somebody who's just getting started or somebody who is already in the pageant system. So the first thing I want to touch base about is prep. So prep is important in every aspect of your life, school tests, work. So it's just as important in pageantry. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to prepare, the longer the better sometimes because you feel more confident. I still find myself doing prep literally the night before, and I just think that there's no harm in being super prepared. So, my first, I guess you can say, tip, in my opinion, what I like to do is whatever pageantry system you're going to be entering, I always feel like I do a little bit of research, quote unquote. Some pageants are more glitzy and they want that glam and they want the makeup and they want all this extraordinary things. And then you get some pageants that are a little more natural and they want to see that natural beauty. They don't want, you know, all this glitzy stuff. So I just feel like knowing the system is going to make you feel prepared and more comfortable. Your interview, your talent, your costumes, all of that, the more prepared you are, the more confident you are. And confidence is really key in something like this because they really want to see your personality and they want to see you shine, and you're going to shine and show that personality the more comfortable and confident you are. Second is mindset, and I found myself doing this a lot. I was really bad for this. My first pageant, I was really nervous. I wasn't society's idea, or at least I thought, of what is acceptable to be doing pageants. So I went in there with my head down in a way thinking I'm not going to succeed. There's no way. Plus, I'm older and I'm a mom. And, just like a lot of other people, I thought it was for younger people. So I feel like having a positive mindset again is really going to help. Thinking it of less of a competition and more as a chance to grow and learn these things about yourself and make friends and really enjoy the experience. And it's kind of hard to do if you go in there with a mindset like you're not going to exceed. So it's always good to go in there optimistic and very positive and just really enjoy your experience because that means more than anything else there. The other thing I want to talk about is nerves. Now, of course, everyone's going to go through nerves. Even the girls that have been there and this is their 10th or 12th time, or girls that, always win. They're still nervous. Nerves, it's part of being human. They don't go away. But using that positive mindset and having that prep is really going to help you with being confident, which is going to maybe not take the nerves away, but it's going to settle them down a little bit. The other thing you can do that I recommend is when in doubt, I reach out to somebody I know in the system, or I'm very lucky in the system I'm with has a really great pageant director, and I reach out to her and ask questions. My only advice is if you're going to ask questions to the directors, try to do it before the pageant. The day of is never really, you can, but there's a lot going on. So it might be hard to find them and ask, and they're trying to keep everything organized and stuff. It gets a little hectic. But they're usually welcome to you asking them questions leading up to the pageant. So that's always helpful. And again, you'd be surprised how many pageant people, participants, parents are there if you want to ask them a question and are more than welcome to be kind and give that advice. So that's always something that I want to bring up is don't be afraid to ask questions, even if it's just your family and friends. That outside opinion helps sometimes. The next thing I want to touch base on, and I'll I'll do a video about each of these things in the future and break it down a little better, is the interview and talent. So when it comes to interview, just be you. Just be authentic. That's what they want. They want to see your personality. They want to know about you. Doesn't matter if the other pageant girls work the same job or are known for the same thing. They want to know about you. They want to get to know you. So be prepared for questions, of course. You don't know what questions you're going to get. But if you're authentic and genuine and you're being yourself, you're going to answer those questions without any problem. There's no right or wrong answer to them. Everybody is different, everybody is unique and beautiful, and that's what they want to see. When it comes to talent, a big part is people knowing that talent can be a lot of different things. You don't have to be the best singer. You don't have to be the best dancer. There's comedians. There's people who do monologues. Every talent is special. Every talent is unique. And it's part of who you are. So never be ashamed to share that gift with the world. As for talent prep goes, again, be confident. And I know I keep repeating that, but confidence is key. If you are confident in who you are, it is going to shine no matter what you do. And the entertainment value is going to be there because your heart is in it. And that is what they like to see. Again, I'm going to break down talent a bit better in a different video because I know for me especially, like that talent portion, sharing that talent was kind of nerve-wracking. And I know a lot of people that are kind of withhold from talent because it's a little nerve-wracking. So I do want to do a video on it because I'm very much a person who wants people to share their talents with the world. There's nothing better and more entertaining than seeing all these people with all these various of talents, and it gives you a glimpse of that person and what they enjoy. And so I'm very team talent. Let's go. So we will break that down better. The next thing I want to talk about is outfit of choice and costume. Now, outfit of choice and costume. I personally found myself being a bit older. The costume was kind of hard for me. What do you wear? You don't want it to be inappropriate. You don't want it to make you seem too kiddish. So me personally, I put a lot more thought into it, which isn't always a bad thing, but when you overthink it, then it becomes a little more difficult. So my only point for that is confidence. Again, if you feel good in it, you're going to shine on stage. People can tell by looking at you, you feel good in it. Even if it's something they wouldn't wear, you feel good in it. And that's going to show in your face, in the way you walk, everything. The only other thing I could probably give tips on is like your walk. I'm not the best with my walk. That's something that I work on. But your walk in each one of these, whether it's beauty, whether it's talents, whether it's outfit of choice, all of these walks really revolve around you as a person and what you're wearing. So that's important too. If you're wearing something that's a little more flowy, you might want to do a twirl. So that is something that, is never ashamed to be if it's not identical. Sometimes that works for people and they do the exact same walk every time and that works for them. And then there's other people who want to change it up. They might want to do more of your model runway walk on the beauty part, but they might want to have a little more fun with the outfit of choice. Again, the uniqueness and the personality of people is what's beautiful. It is beautiful to just be yourself. And the more yourself you can be, the more comfortable you're going to feel in that environment. I like to use it like, for example, with my friends, like with my best friends. I am really relaxed because I feel like I can be myself. I'm comfortable with them. So I relate that to pageants in a sense where the more comfortable I am with pageants, I've seen it in my videos, the more comfortable I am on stage, the more it shows, the more I authentically smile, the more I glow in a unique way for me and my personality because I'm not scared to hold anything back. The other thing is, I recommend, if you can, I know some people can't, but if you can, try to bring someone with you. Because I know when I'm nervous, I glance over and I see someone like my husband or somebody watching me, and I immediately smile and I immediately feel a little more comfortable and go, okay, take a breath, Karina. Take a deep breath. And it just, there's nothing more warming than having the support like that. I want people to take from this video that it's okay to be nervous. It's okay to be unsure, but it is also okay to ask questions if you need to. It is also okay to do prep if you need to. It is also okay to practice in front of your family if you need to. It's okay to be somewhat similar with your answers, like maybe your job. It's okay to be different. It's okay. Everything is okay. As long as it is genuinely who you are, you will succeed. And yeah, you may not succeed at your first one, or you may. But the point and what's important to me in these pageants is they show me areas where I can grow, and I set those goals, and I make sure that I practice and I work towards those goals. And overall, those goals help me in my outside life too, like public speaking. So I am so excited to share these tips and journeys with you guys. I am so excited to be a part of your journey, and I would love any questions or anything you guys would like to see in future videos. And again, like I said, I am going to break down some of these in sub videos later. I cannot wait to hear any ideas or maybe Q&As or anything you guys might have. And until we meet again, make sure to be confident and love yourself for who you are, because that is what we need more of in the world.